And Torres just stepped out as if time had been called or something. He's pointing out at Francis.
Well, I guess I'm doing another Angel video.
Umpire. That's Angel Hernandez. He always is going to see.
Oh,
he's
the
yes.
one who made the call.
And it looks like Lance Lynn has just been tossed out of a spring training game.
Unbelievable.
Some argument about a timeout, like McNeil's like...
Welcome to Close Call Angel, Sports.
I am not a crook.
This is a question you asked me to do from New York, or the other New York, right at the beginning of the game.
That first ball.
A pretty good at bat. Torres getting some healthy hacks in.
You know, California.
Yeah, I know, California. But then...
3-2. Strike three.
And Torres just stepped out as if time had been called or something. He's pointing out at Francis.
Bowden Francis stepped off the rubber.
Okay, we have multiple things going on here. One, we have step off, step on, and the other one is the location of the pitch. The location one is the easiest one to tackle, so let's begin there.
Strike three.
Notice anything interesting? The numbers say it's a strike. The TV graphic says ball, but you go on to Savant Illustrator, strike, though you have to zoom in to see it, and 3D also has it as a strike, so what gives?
And that's strike three call.
Torres never gets into his usual crouched position. The box assumes he will. So when that pitch comes in and Torres is pretty much standing up, the box is not accurate to the batter's actual stance as the pitch comes in. That's why you see this as a ball illustrated, but if you were to adjust that box to accurately account for where the batter's standing, that pitch is a strike. To really drive the point home, look at it in 3D modeling with the other pitches. Notice that for every other pitch, the strike zone appears to be lower than for this one. And that is the reason why. It's because the batter's stance was high.
There it is. He disengaged with the rubber.
Let's talk disengagement. This is not all on Angel like everyone thinks. Let me explain why. It is important to note the pitcher is not in wind-up position, both feet side by side facing the hitter. The pitcher instead is in set or even hybrid because the pitcher has one foot in front, that's the free foot, and the back foot is the pivot foot in contact with the pitcher's plate. If you're the plate umpire, what do you see? The closest foot is the free, the far foot is the pivot. You might not actually see the pivot clearly because your vision is obstructed by either the body or the front foot, which means that you need to rely on your corner umpires, first and third base, to help you out with seeing if there is a engagement issue, let's say. So the corner umpires have a great view. Just imagine it. You have the mound, you have the foot and the plate, and they can see visual separation if there is any from where they are. The second base umpire is in shallow center field, none on, none out. So he might be able to help, might not. But this is really your corner umpire's time to shine. Anyone on the crew can call this. Now what happens in this discussion afterward, you'll notice that the consult is initiated not by Angel at the plate, but by Lance Barksdale, the crew chief at third, and Nic Lentz, the umpire at first. The umpires who actually saw the disengagement. Here's the secret. When there is no one on base, disengaging while you are in the middle of your motion is not illegal. It is not a balk because there are no runners. You need runners for a balk, right? All it is we just reset play and the pitcher re-engages and has a chance to do it again. No harm, no foul. And that is probably what your first and third base umpires are saying in the conference, and maybe to Boone, is this is okay. A pitcher is allowed to disengage and then get back on and throw. But what they don't do here is they don't go through the full gamut of what happened. The full puzzle ends with noticing that the pitcher disengaged but then immediately re-engaged and threw. And from the rulebook standpoint, re-engaging is the same as engaging for the first time. And if you engage for the first time and just immediately throw onto home plate, that's a quick pitch, usually known as a quick pitch. And that should be, at the very least, dead ball time and called no pitch. You can impose an automatic ball penalty for a quick or illegal pitch. My common sense approach here would tell me, we just call time, reset everything, no harm, no foul to anyone, not a strike, not a ball. It doesn't look like, quote, a deliberate attempt to catch the batter off guard. The pitcher just messed up and was trying to recover. I think both sides would be quite pleased with that remedy. So I think that the umpires got so gung-ho on saying, yeah, it's legal for a pitcher to disengage with no one on base, that they completely glossed over the fact that there was a fast, quick pitch that followed from the immediate engagement throw that happened after the disengagement. That's why I say it's not all on Angel, because he didn't see necessarily from his position the disengagement. Any umpire can call that, can call a pitch violation, as it were. Angel could have come in the group and said, okay, in that case it's a quick pitch, but that's really why you get the entire crew together. One of those 4 people should know it. And if they don't, well, Torres goes back to the dugout, doesn't he? Oh dear, I forgot about the pitch clock. Pitchers do not get any allowed disengagements with no runners on base, so this actually should be a pitch clock violation on the pitcher.
3-2.
Thanks for the question. If you want my thoughts on Angel extended, and I do have extended thoughts, let's make it a sales pitch. Sign up for a membership of the channel, join our Discord, boost the server, whatever it is. Let me know on Discord that you have gotten a membership or whatever, and I will put you into the premium channel and I'll post my thoughts there, not for public consumption. Again, thanks for watching. Visit us online at closecallsports.com. Like, subscribe, all the others. We'll see you on the site.